Central Bank of Kenya Deputy Governor, Ms. Sheila Minjiwe, the Bank of Zambia Deputy Governor, Ms. Reha Muhango, Oxford Scholar, Ms. Aruna Ote, the bank CEO hereby present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Allow me to warmly welcome you virtually to this timely Africa Regional E-Conference for leading women in banking and finance. Today's virtual conference has been designed to build the capacity of the participating delegates to scale higher in their leadership pursuits. As you may be aware, establishing gender parity in leadership is no longer about meeting some set quota. World over, more organizations are cognizant of the fact that gender inclusivity is about intentionally tapping into a broader pool of talent to maximize an organization's performance. Certainly, a diverse leadership setup creates a vibrant business environment that spurs innovation and creativity, which directly leads to improved performance of the business and in turn contributes greatly to the overall economic growth of a country. However, despite improvements, women in Africa's financial services sector are still underrepresented in C-suites, board level, and even senior management positions. Globally, according to a study by the Gender Equality for the Workplace, only about 21% of women in listed companies occupy managerial positions in the corporate sector, with about 22% in totality holding board level positions. In the context of sub-Saharan Africa, about 90% of the women work in the informal sector. With that said, there is therefore a need to proactively address the gender divide in the workplace by identifying and designing solutions to override the existing obstacles. Allow me to reinforce that we simply cannot thrive economically or socially if one half of our populace is left behind. It was President Obama, while on a visit in Kenya in 2015, who likened it to having a team and not letting half the team to play. That's why, since 2016, KBA has diligently promoted gender equality through the leading women in banking and finance. Through the initiative, the association has held regular sessions aimed at addressing the existing gaps. Following the success of the 2016 inaugural Leading Women in Banking and Finance Symposium, KBA is now going across borders through this inaugural virtual conference. Ladies and gentlemen, we are profoundly honored to have over 30 renowned leadership speakers from across the globe here today to give their insights during the online two-day event. Without a doubt, there'll be plenty of learnings to glean from. And may I urge you to also take this opportunity to network. Indeed, this event would not have been possible without the sponsors and the strategic partners. We sincerely want to thank DTB, Stanbic Bank, Mastercard, Safaricom, International Finance Corporation, and the Strathmore Business School for their sponsorship. We also recognize the Bankers Association of Zambia, Rwanda Bankers Association, New Faces, New Voice, and the Kenya Wall Street for their strategic support throughout the preparations for this conference. Finally, as I conclude, I would like to thank each and every one of you for logging in today to this special event. There is no better time than the present to learn and grow. Indeed, women are taking bold steps in self-development, and KBA is proud to support their drive for success. Thank you very much.
Good morning, and thank you. My name is Omoke Adebanjo, and it gives me great pleasure to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Abil Olaka, Mrs. Sheila Mbejue, Reka Mango, Arun Naute, and all the over 1,000 delegates that registered for this conference. We know that equality is a business issue, as gender equality is essential for individuals, businesses, communities, even economies to thrive. That's why we've made gender equality a central guiding theme, not only in our diversity and inclusion efforts, but also in our hiring practices, as well as our business strategy in general. We're therefore proud to partner with Kenya Bankers Association, as we're also committed to breaking barriers and redefining leadership in Africa. Africa is full of possibility. It is the only region in the world where more women than men go into entrepreneurship. It claims the highest share of women in the workforce globally, and nearly 90% of all household spending decisions are taken by or in conjunction with women. Women are more likely to invest their wealth in their families and communities, putting up to 90% into such initiatives, therefore contributing to alleviating poverty. Their contributions indeed drive commerce and society as a whole. Yet, inequality and exclusion still hold women back in many aspects of their everyday lives, from growing their businesses to having the financial tools to participate in the formal economy, from joining the C-suite and even to following their passions. While positive steps are being taken to level the playing field, too much of our world is still designed without women in mind and without women involved. At Mastercard, we're committed to leading the charge in reshaping the way our world is designed, coded, and constructed. We're pushing our networks further, forging ambitious partnerships and championing the people, businesses, and innovations that are transforming the way our world works. Earlier this year, we announced a commitment to bring 1 billion people into the digital economy by 2025. This includes 50 million small businesses and 25 million women entrepreneurs. With only 37% of women reporting access to financial services in sub-Saharan Africa, compared to 48% of men, creating programs that focus on closing the gender gap has been a critical part of our efforts. Even with the target of 25 million women, our work has only begun. We're leveraging our company's best assets, tools, technology, insight, funding, expertise, to connect women to possibilities that will help them unlock their potential over the long term. What does this look like at Mastercard? It is creating digital marketplaces so that smallholder women farmers can get fully paid for their crops. It is giving women entrepreneurs greater access to training and capital. It is helping families pay school fees and ensuring that people in remote areas keep their lights on. I would like to talk a little bit about our Women by Design approach. There are several barriers, including women in the financial ecosystem. This includes legal or societal restrictions, lower levels of education, financial literacy, and lack of a regular income. That is why we've spent significant time and resources understanding women's financial priorities and mapping out these priorities across different life stages to better understand how our technologies fit or don't fit into it. We call this Women by Design, an insight-fueled approach to incorporating women's experiences into the design process. This doesn't mean pink washing products to make them more appealing to women, nor does it mean targeting products only for women. It's really about us doing intensive market research to understand women's needs and pain points so that we can create products and services that actually get used and impact lives, uplifting everyone in the process. One of the ways to better reflect women's needs is by increasing the number of women involved in design, innovation, and engineering processes. Including different perspectives is key to think around corners, identify your blind spots, and spark innovation. Diversity is crucial to bring to life ideas powerful enough to transform women's financial experiences and our industry for the better. While we aim to design a world that works better for women, we can't do it alone. Together with our partners, we have customized innovative solutions to connect women with the training, capital, and services that they need to unlock their economic potential. The conversations that we'll hold in this virtual room today are absolutely key in bringing these diverse perspectives to the table, but they're only the starting point. For the leaders in this virtual room and for companies like ours, we need to fundamentally change the way we think about our purpose. In order to demonstrate that we take our responsibility to lifting up women seriously and have a real positive impact, we have to do so. And how we do it is just as important as what we do. When one person decides to stand for what is decent and inclusive of others, you have a force for change. When you have an entire community of people working together to serve a greater purpose, it creates a force for good multiplier of a different order of magnitude. Because a world that works better for women creates limitless possibilities for us all. Let us all commit to making our mark. Let's start something priceless in this room today. Thank you.